by means, let me give you a little reminder. Um, Last week, we saw Abram pop it off, pull out the reserves, and his little homegrown army strategically defeated the enemy and took back all the physical goods and the persons that were kidnapped by this army. So we saw Abram's trained army go out and rescue Lot. I thought about it, and here's the truth. That may not be so exciting for us, but I want to believe for those that were bound, beaten, scared, powerless, do you think it meant something to them to be rescued? So for us to read the story, that's good for them. But for them who were bound up, beaten, scared, powerless, I want to believe it meant the world to them. More than the goods that they had, more than the money. Everything that they had was taken away. They didn't know if they were going to be sold. Women don't know if they were going to be raped. It's just a horrible bondage they were in. And as we read that story last week of them being set free, I remember once I shared this message with Lot, that part, when I was doing some prison ministry in Her Majesty's prison. And I never forget when I mentioned that part about their freedom being taken, powerless, snatched, their control taken from them. When I looked up, the whole chapel was real quiet. And I thought, wow, it hit hard. And I thought to myself, every person in that chapel, in prison, remembered and probably will never forget the day that their freedom was taken for them. I'm sure glad, I'm so glad that we were never bound. I'm just so glad, Titus, that we were never bound. But wait. As the rescue came sweeping in the night, unexpected, I thought to myself, in some sense, that sounds like my story. Though I've never been incarcerated in a physical jail, I know what it is to be bound by the powers of sin. I want to talk to you just a little today. Maybe you can't relate, but I want to challenge you about the rescue. Bound by sin, powerless to escape, and then boom, in the middle of the night, grace came in with a mighty hand and set me free. Anybody can remember that? I want you to take a little moment just in the simplicity of that to think about how God saved a wretch. Anybody was looking for God? I want to challenge you this afternoon about God's rescue of me and of you. I think sometimes we can be saved so long that we forget about the rescue effort. We watch on TV as policemen break down walls, detectives, movies, real life, and rescue hostages every day. So I want to challenge you to think a little bit about the rescue that Jesus did to save you and me.